fate would have it that we both have sore throats, so we're both having water instead of tea or coffee. Okay, but we're in the final block right now, so this is the home stretch, and in the home stretch, I would normally ask about what are the things that you're looking forward to in the future, both short term and long term. So, plans.
For the next year, we'll be launching 1 billion worth of products. So we've got some very exciting development coming out with very strong concepts that SDB has created, and it would be something that the public and our supporters have never seen before. And I would like to keep it a secret until we launch. I would say that it's something that I would say a lot of people would not have seen. So we would be launching that the first half of next year, and and Kota Damansara would be something that's close to my heart.
Why so?
It has a lot of rooftop gardens and terraces.
Okay.
And it is something I would say at this day and age we talk about, rooftop gardens, and a lot of people haven't done that. So it's something that I would say would be very nice. From the aerial view as well.
This is something that is already done by HDB in Singapore, right? Where you have a...
This is a huge rooftop garden.
This is a proper one.
Yes. Yeah, it is not just patches, it's basically... We have on it, I would say, a lot of garden lounges. It's like being in a lounge. So instead, it's like all greened up. So it's going to be something
But it's in a
different.
garden setting, yeah?
Yes.
Babylon much?
I don't know about that, but but I would say it's something that the emotional feel of going to this place, and when there is a huge complex that's coming up, it would be something that would be quite remarkable because we've added all the spaces and it's incredible.
Can I tear you away from this corporate persona that's sitting in front of me? I mean, you've just mentioned about, having a rooftop garden as being something close to your heart because it's something that you like. I just want to take a minute or two here and just to try and see the other side of the mistake. What are the things that you like? Not professionally, but what are the things that make you tick? Is it the arts? Is it nature? What is it?
Nature makes me tick because I feel that there's so little nature in the city, and I also feel that it's not nature for the sake of having nature. It's the fact that when there's greenery, what it brings to the emotion. It's just that it just makes you feel more relaxed, more calm. It has some kind of psychological effect on people when they see plants, when they see things that are not fake, things that are more genuine and textured and all that. So it makes people more relaxed. So that's what we're talking about when we talk about emotions. How do we combine materials together with nature? I'm not exactly, I would say, a nature. I don't go for hiking or whatever, but I like to feel good when I see something. Like when I go back to something, I like to feel good. So, and
you know that when you look at greens, you look at nature, it has that undeniable calming effect, just like how a cup of chamomile tea probably would.
Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, it's because you're associating it to something.
Yeah.
So it's a psychological thing when you look at greenery. So even you look at certain Google campuses and all that, they have a lot of lawn and all that for people to just open spaces. We talk about open spaces as well.
Sorry, carry on.
So that's what we're talking about. How do we let people connect as well? When you talk about greenery, so at the end of the day, it's greenery, so that makes people feel relaxed and it makes people connect. We're talking about that, connecting with people, and basically making the environment that we're operating in more relaxing, so you connect with people. Right.
It is connectivity, and this is of course another one of your company's mantra is to have I read somewhere it's a lasting relationship, right?
Yeah. Our brand promise is driving excellence, building lifelong relationships. Yeah, so that is what is our brand promise. So our brand promise is basically when the person signs the S&P, that's the beginning of a relationship. That's not the end of a relationship for us. So basically is how do we build this relationship so that at the end of the day, they feel comfortable with us. When they take on the house, and how do we deal with them? How do we make them experience that they're part and parcel of, they are, basically they will come back and that they feel comfortable with us. They feel reassured. This is what we're talking about.
Right, I see. Okay. And on a personal level, you're like you said just now, you're not old, so you're young, so you have many more years.
If you told
many more years ahead of you. So on a personal level, what are some of the achievements that you are going to promise yourself, and the things that you look forward to on a personal level? Let's just take a 1 minute here and forget about the company for a while. Miss Tay, what do you want to do?
For me, on a personal level, I like looking at new things. It doesn't mean that I need to go to new places or whatever. I like to go to a place whereby I can relax. Yeah, and it could just mean walking in the park with my children. Yeah, and it's the emotional feel of doing that. So when I get inspired when I'm relaxed. So when I go to a park, I walk with my kids or walk with my husband, I know what it is like. I know what's like to feel that, and when I feel that, I bring that back to what I develop.
Yes,
that's what I do. So it's very important for me that I feel relaxed. So all the thoughts and all the ideas actually come in when I'm relaxed. I actually, I exercise quite a lot. I do 3 times a week. I do Pilates and yoga, and I run and do the cross trainer. Actually, those are my own time, my me time that I have. And it's very important to be able to have that, because that's when we are able to distill and to relax. It's when we're relaxed that things come. If you're not relaxed, nothing's going to come. No ideas, no solutions going to come.
I see. Okay. Well, I hope I've made you feel relaxed in this interview, and I think we've covered some very good points there. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have. Now, if you're watching this, if you're missing the point of what Ms. Day is saying over here, let me just break it down for you with just one word: relaxed. Because I think when one is relaxed, you can expect better results in everything that you do, right? Yeah, well, that's something for you to inspire yourself with it. Now, you've been with me, Syed Farinoma, and I've spent the last lovely half an hour with Ms. Tay, the Managing Director of Selangor Dredging Berhad, SDB, and I hope you've been inspired. So we'll see you again soon on In Person. Take care. Bye-bye.